Hey guys, starting as always, Cat Calm with Studio Sweat On Demand here with
Sidekick Bethany.
There you go, Sidekick Bethany.
I finally learned my name.
Have you noticed on Studio Sweat On Demand when people post comments, they'll comment on Sidekick Bethany?
Sidekick, yeah.
It's super cute.
Sidekick Bethany, you so mean. That was my favorite.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. That's awesome.
I loved it.
How about
Thank
that
you.
straight up spin on demand with Bethany?
That was fun. I told you guys last week it was fun.
Yeah, you got a lot of good comments on that.
Thanks, guys.
And I know part of that was Bethany, and part of you just liked the idea of doing the straight up spin. So yes, we are going to come out with more of those for sure. I'll talk about the releases of the week that are coming out at the end of the vlog here.
Super fun.
Yeah, super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Your class liked it, right?
They actually, yes, they loved it. They didn't mind not doing core. It was a fun change.
That's good. Yeah. But you guys, and I've been commenting on this, on Facebook. Core is important. Take 5-10 minutes to do the core. Burn the calories off. But once those calories are burned off, have a little muscle underneath to show off, okay?
Yeah.
And it's about good posture. I mean, strong core, strong athlete. Core. That's where it's at. But we're going to give you some more straight up spins. Anyhow, so I want to get to the question of the week before we do anything else. And it's coming all the way from, guess the country. No fair, you might know.
I have no clue what the question of the week is.
It's from Scotland. We have got a couple in Scotland that are new Studio Sweat On Demanders, and their names are Aslan and Reese. So hi, Aslan. Hi, Reese. You didn't know you were going to get this shout out, did you? But here you go.
They asked for a shout out. They didn't know it was going to be so specific.
That's right. So one of the things, I thought this was a very good question. So Aslan says, I reckon, is that a Scotland term?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I want you to be proud of me, Aslan, because I looked up how to say Edinburgh. Edinburgh, that's how you say it. Edinburgh, Scotland. A lot of people, because it ends like Pittsburgh, as far as how it's spelled, a lot of people pronounce the hard G, but you're not supposed to. I learned that, so there you go. Anyways, so he says, I reckon it would be useful to know at the start of each section set how many gears levels we need to space for. Sometimes I've cranked it up to my max, and then you guys are shouting to add more gears, add more gears.
I don't think we ever shout it like that.
I don't know. I don't think that. But we'll say things like quarter right, and or one level harder for you. And so I think what you really need to do, and maybe the instructors and trainers could do a better job of this, but we should be telling you, as far as a rate of perceived exertion, how hard you should be working based on the cadence that you're using. So that's what I do in my class. And so I might say, okay, you guys, we want to start at a 7 on that rate of perceived exertion, or if you're using a heart rate monitor, about 70%. So, your trainer should be guiding you that way, right? Do you tell people about how hard they should be working?
Absolutely. I usually say, okay, we're on a flat road or we're at the base of a hill. If you need to know the scale of the base of a hill, for me, that's usually like a 6 out of 10. Like you're starting to feel that resistance kick in, but it's not going to put you over the edge right away. So, I know I call it out.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
So maybe we could be better about it, and maybe you could open your ears a little bit more at the same time. Everybody out there. So, be listening for the trainer telling you how hard you should be working. Yeah. And the two variables, of course, are cadence, how fast are you going, and resistance, how heavy is the resistance. And so you want to put those two things together to figure out how hard you're working. I will always say, one of the things I also say is room to grow. You need room to grow. And I'll tell you sometimes how many gears that's going to be. You never know how long, unless we tell you in advance, you never know how long that we're going to be doing a heavy resistance sprint or anything like that. So really what you should be listening for is how hard you should be working and trying to match your trainer's cadence. So, look at the trainer, see how hard they're working. At least with Studio Sweat On Demand, we're working as hard as you guys are. And so that's what you want to look at. So again, rate of perceived exertion. Leave room to grow unless your trainer has already told you max out, okay? Yeah. All right. So hopefully that answers your questions. If I can be more specific, you guys just let me know. Okay, so that is sort of your trainer tip of the week and answering the question. Great to hear from you. You guys send your questions in to us. You can post them on our Facebook page, on the Studio Sweat On Demand, or the Studio Sweat Facebook page if you're local here in San Diego. That's preferred over posting them on YouTube because I don't check that as much.
Yeah. Or if you really have a question too, you can always email me too, and I can forward it to Kat if it's a question of the week or something like that. So that's always another option too.
And also, you don't have to ask it directly to me. If you have a question about Bethany's personal life, I'd be happy to give you the answer. It can be about Bethany. It can be about
thanks.
Brooke. It can be about Rebecca. I mean, Rebecca's a crazy triathlete. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, we'll give you the dirt.
Yeah, ask
we got
us.
dirt.
It doesn't have to be just about fitness or nutrition. It can be, about one of your trainers.
There you go.
Not me. I won't tell you a thing. I'm just kidding. Okay.
I'll tell you.
I
got your back.
Email Bethany directly. All right. Releases that are coming out this week. Brooke is coming out with a spin sculpt class. Awesome. It was really good. She had some really unique moves. I watched part of the class.
Oh, I'll have
yeah,
to
it was
check
really
it out.
good. She was doing a lot of things that required balance and
shoot.
core strength.
Shoot.
Yeah, and then a lot of heavy riding on the bike too. So that looks like it's going to be a really good class. That comes out tomorrow or Sunday. And then we've got another straight up spin. Yeah. With me. It's been a while since you guys have seen me release a new class. So,
Really?
Yep. It's been a while, right, Eric?
Yeah, I think so.
It's been at least like two and a half weeks or something like that. So, by the way, Brooke's Spin Sculpt is going to be downloadable. So if you're looking for another download, look for that to come out on Sunday. My straight up spin will be for all access pass holders only and will not be downloadable. Expect it to be heavy on the hip hop. It's Franny's birthday.
Oh,
yeah,
that'll be fun.
It's Franny's birthday, and she requested that we go a little heavy on the hip hop. Hooray!
Hip to the hop.
So that's right. So that's
Adam Sandler movie.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Anyways, we're gonna stray.
We're losing it.
Yeah, we're losing it. All right, you guys have a great week going into February. No, is it going into February? Going
Just
into
about, yeah.
February. Happy early
Crazy.
Valentine's Day, loves. See ya.